Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know I always say that, but I really do hope you guys are having a wonderful day. For today's video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys my weekly makeup for this week. I'm going to be using some exciting new products, so hopefully you guys are excited for that. Definitely let me know if there are any exciting products you guys are going to be trying for this week. And without further ado, let's go. Okay, so for today's video, instead of doing the shop my stash, I already went ahead and picked out everything that I'm going to use for the week because my room is seriously a wreck and there was just no way in hell that I could pull out stuff to make it even more of a mess, you know? So I had to just like put everything in here nicely and be like, okay, Liora, stop it. So hopefully you guys don't mind this. I also kind of figured it would be fun because I've been doing shop my stash for the past few weeks, so this could kind of be something different. All right, let's get started. So firstly, on top here, I put some of my brushes in this cute cup that Jackie gave me from TJ Maxx. It says just a girl with goals. I thought it was so cute. So I recently washed some of my brushes, and so I don't know, I decided to put it in here for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it to drink or for my brushes or whatever, but for now they're chilling here. I have my Q-tips, obviously 5 pieces in here. What else is new with me? Gotta fill that up. For nail polish, I have this beautiful Zoya polish on. My nails are not looking the best of the best, I'm not gonna lie, but it's in the shade Bridget. This one broke, that's why I look so short. But anyways, it's a beautiful, like, purpley kind of color, and I think it's just perfect. It's like very soft, you know? Yeah, okay, don't look at that nail. Anyway, yeah, it's very soft. So I really do like this polish, and it applied really, really nicely. For makeup removing wipes, I'm going to be using the Yes 2 Cucumbers one. I don't remember if I used this on my face yet or just for swatches, but I recently purchased it from Ulta, so I want to try to use it for this week to see if I like them or if I don't, like for my face, you know? And then, this is really exciting. This is actually a new setting mist that was sent over through Octoly. It's the Eve L'Homme Radiance Face Mist. I think Jaclyn Hill spoke about this, I think maybe like last year at this time or something. She was mentioning how amazing it is if you have like drier skin. It just adds a nice amount of hydration, and like this says, a radiance. So I'm really excited for this. The only other one that I've tried that adds that kind of is the Tatcha Luminous Facial Mist. I think that's what it's called, and I like that one, but I kind of feel like it makes me look oily sometimes. So I want to put this one to the test to see if it works well, better than that one. It has a mist. The mist is actually super fine on it. It's very cool. So let's get started with what is in the first drawer. So I didn't put too much in here. I really just put the stuff that I'm gonna use. So I put the Hourglass, I put the Hourglass Caution Mascara. So I like this, but I'm not obsessed with it. I'm kind of liking it more and more as I use it, but it's not one that I was like, oh my goodness, like dead over, you know? So, but it was expensive, so I want to still continue using that. I am also pulled out the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, which is one of my favorites. So good, from the drugstore, only like $5. I pulled out the CoverGirl Brow Pencil. I didn't have this in my life for quite some time, and I'm kind of like, no, that just cannot happen anymore. So I recently purchased 2 or 3 of these guys from Ulta. You guys will see a haul, I think, later on this week. So yeah, I'm so happy to have it back in my life. It's just the easiest brow pencil that I found from the drugstore that works like a charm. Easy, fast, simple, and I can always count on it, you know? Amazing, I swear by it. I also pulled out the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set like brow mascara. It's almost on its last legs. I do want to finish it up. I really do like it. The wand on it is tiny. It's great to like set your brows, and also perfect if you want to add a little bit more of color, but you don't want to go in with like the brow pencil, so that's good. And then I also pulled out the Benefit Brow Setter, which is just a clear brow gel. I either use this one or the ABH one, but I couldn't find the ABH one because, you know, my room is messy. So I'm just going to use that. But I like this one. It's really good. Well, not as good as the ABH one, but, you know, it'll do. Anyways, then I pulled out these 2 guys. So first I have the Urban Decay 24/7 Eye Pencil in 0, which is just a nice black. And then the Rimmel London Nude eyeliner as well. So last time I did a look where I just put a nude eyeliner on my waterline, and I looked really awake and like kind of pretty. So I'm like, damn, you look good, you know? So I'm like, okay, yeah, pull this out more. And then I also pulled out a black just because that's my go-to look. Like I usually use black, but I have the option of the nude if I want to look extra pretty that day, you know? Okay, close this. Next drawer is where I have my face products and then lip products right over here. So of course I had to pull out the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. I've already repurchased this, really excited. Again, you guys will see that in my Ulta haul. But here's how the powder looks. Just amazing. I find that it sets everything in beautifully. It lasts the whole day and it doesn't look cakey on the face. And honestly, you can even use this and just concealer and it gives a nice amount of coverage. So I really love that. I wear mine in the shade Ivory. It does oxidize a teensy bit, so blend it out on your neck if you if it's a little bit too dark for you. This is one that I haven't spoken to you guys much about. It's also going to be in my Ulta haul, but I had to use it because, oh my goodness, this is what I've been using the whole week last week and I think the week before. This is definitely going to be in my December favorites. So amazing. If you're looking for the most bomb drugstore foundation, this will be your 100% answer. I love it. I purchased this when I went to Cancun like 2 years back, so I have one from 2 years ago, but I'm always so hesitant to use it because it's kind of old. But now that they brought it to the States, I'm like, yeah, I'm so excited. So it's been an addiction of mine pretty much. It has a pump to it, makes it super easy to use. I got mine in the shade 440, which is a little bit dark, but I think it works well and it's amazing, especially if you have dry skin. Seriously, perfection in a bottle. Then I also pulled out the Maybelline Fit Me Loose setting powder. So this one is kind of on its last leg-ish. You guys can see I'm kind of halfway done. I really like this for a drugstore loose powder, but it's not like my ultimate favorite. However, if I had to choose one from the drugstore that I like, I do like this one. I find that this, compared to the LauraMercier one or the Hourglass one, this one definitely has more like a thicker consistency to it. Although it still does perform nicely. I prefer the LauraMercier one, but if I'm using a drugstore like loose powder, this one is still really nice. I use mine in the shade Fair Light. I also pulled out my Kevyn Aucoin, the Neo Elixir. This is definitely going to be in my 2018 yearly favorites video. It's one that I discovered in 2018 and have been obsessed with since I received it, honestly, since I think March or April. So amazing. Emma actually told me she recently started using oil on her face, and she has oily skin, but she said she loves the effects it gives. So honestly, even if you have oily skin, try an oil on your face prior to putting on foundation. I promise you, it really makes a world of a difference. And this one is definitely up there, like in regards to oil. So if you're looking for a good one, I swear you will love it. Love is not even the word. I also pulled out the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. I mentioned this a few times in other videos, but like I have 1 or 2 more uses out of this. I just want to finish it off before the year is over. Just cause, you know, and also like because it's kind of getting old. So even though I do love it, I would repurchase it, but I want to just kind of like finish it off because it's a waste. It's only like 1 or 2 uses, like I said, and it's just sitting there, you know. So I pulled that out as well. For concealers, these honestly have been my 2 favorite like concealers for a while now. I finished off almost, I think, 1 of these already, but this is like my second one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. You could see there's pretty much no product here, but basically you like twist it and then the product comes out of like the brush. So amazing. It's really light under the eye. I don't find that it cakes up, and it's hydrating too. So I love this. This will probably also be my yearly favorites, as well as this guy. So this is the First Aid Beauty Bendy Avocado Concealer. I don't know why I'm so zoomed in, but you guys have to see the amazingness that this concealer is. I wear mine in the shade 2, and it's also really amazing, hydrating under the eyes. I find that it gives medium to almost full coverage, and it's pretty much what I've been using the past 6 months, pretty religiously, I should say. Okay, then moving over to this section, this is where I'm keeping my lip products. So this is one that Leah told me to pick up when we did like the Sephora like haul video, like YouTube bestie chooses my makeup, right? She told me to pick out the Peach Lip Balm, and it's really cute. Like, I love it. It's like in this pot form. I haven't used it much since the video, so I pulled it out for this week so I could use it. It smells really delicious, and I feel like it's gonna be pretty hydrating. She kind of swears by this, so I'm assuming I'll like it too. Hopefully I will. I also pulled out some of the lip products from the Becky G and ColourPop collection. So I have 3 of them right over here. I did a full video of these guys as well as using the highlighters and eyeshadow palettes. So I'll throw that above in the cards or in the description box. I have to find the other 2 because I want to use them as well. But for now, I just found 3 of these guys in my mess of a home. So I'm going to just pretty much use these, but probably find the other ones and use those for the week too. I also pulled out these NARS lip pencils. So I used this one last week in a few videos, and a bunch of you guys were like, girl, that's your color. And I'm kind of like, thank you, because you guys know those are not my kind of shades, but I'm kind of venturing out. You see, I just needed some time. Then they're very easy to use because they're in a like pencil form, so you just like line out your lips with these and then fill them in, and it's really like simple. There's one nudish shade, 2 kind of burgundy colors, and then a pink one. Probably gonna focus on these 2 mainly for this week. I've really gotten into these. The only thing I really hate about them is they're not retractable, and it's kind of like, come on, NARS, we're almost in 2019, like, you gotta do retractable lip pencils. It doesn't make sense otherwise. Like, who the hell's gonna sharpen this? I don't have this big ass sharpener. Anyways, that's the lip products. Okay, next drawer You guys know this is where I keep my bronzers, blushes, and highlighters. So for bronzers, I only pulled out one. I've been using the Hourglass one for a long time, like the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer, the small little, like, deluxe size, which I finished, and I'm so proud of myself. So I pulled this out, and I've been using this pretty religiously the past few weeks since I finished my Hourglass one. It's also one of my cult classic favorites. I don't know if you guys can even see. I'm kind of like killing the dome shape, but this will also probably be my 2019 favorites, as well as the Hourglass bronzer. Just really nicely, beautifully made bronzers that just look so good on the skin, and as much as you build it up, it just keeps looking better and better. Like, it does not look heavy. So I love that. I'm going to use this. This is in the shade 03. They have shade 1, 2, 3, and 4. For blushes, I pulled out two, so this one and this one. This looks nasty, but yeah, I need to wipe that. Okay, so this is one of the Marc Jacobs blushes, and this is actually one that Leah told me to pick up as well, in the shade Flesh and Fantasy. It's actually a really pretty color. I've used it once and it's pretty nice. I mentioned in my video that this is one that I would definitely not pick up. Like, out of all of them, this would be the shade that I would skip out on. So I'm so happy I did that video with Leah, because she swears by this color and it looks beautiful on her. So I'm excited to put this to the test for this week. Maybe I'll try to like work it with different looks. It's pretty neutral, so I'm sure it'll go with anything. But yeah, it's super, super pretty, and it was kind of expensive, so I wanted to use it, you know what I mean? Okay, so that's one of the blushes. And then I picked this up from Walgreens about 2-3 weeks ago. I'm in love. I am in love. This is disgusting. One second. So here's how this looks. I actually picked one up for Emma, and I hope that she likes it. I don't know, but you guys can see I've been pretty much focusing on this like raspberry color right here on the right. The other two shades are really nice as well, and they just perform super beautifully. They're just like very seamless and easy to build up, and I love those kind of blushes. This is definitely going to be in my December favorites, because I've been using it pretty religiously since I purchased it, and I don't really want to use any other blush, you know? I mean, for this week we have the Marc Jacobs one too, but so good. I need to wipe this. I know. And then as for highlighters, this will 100 billion gazillion trillion % be in my 2018 favorites. This is such a treasured little piece, and I love it. I love it so much. It was such a pity that this one broke, because it's my favorite one, but I mixed these two guys together. I've spoken to you guys about this so many times, so it's kind of annoying already, but obsessed. Even though I don't get a lot of use out of the bottom shades, literally this palette was worth it just for these two guys. Oh, I can't take it. So you guys can see I'm like really using the two top shades. You can barely see the embossment anymore. These look so fresh on. Like, anytime I don't know what to wear, I pull this out, or if I'm going for a specific look and it's just like I don't know what's gonna match, I pull this out. If I want to look really heavy with my highlighter, I pull this out. If I want to look light with my highlighter, I pull this out. This is a treasured item in my life, and this is a huge statement. I could probably get rid of everything that I own in regards to highlighters and just keep this, because that's how much I'm addicted. Even though I wouldn't get rid of my highlighters, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be too hard, but that's how much I love it. Like, it's just amazing. It's so good. Okay, and then I pulled out this Guerlain highlighter. It says here on the back that it's the Terracotta Electric Light Copper Bronzing Powder, which I checked it. It's not really bronzing. You guys will see. It's more of like a highlighter shade. So that's how the highlighter looks like on the inside. Octoly recently sent this over as well, and I was really curious to see if this is like a good product or not, because I know that Guerlain's products are crazy expensive. It's a beautiful, really light goldeny type of highlighter, and I really can't pull off golds too often. So I'm really curious to see if this is going to work for my skin. Maybe I'll be able to mix it with the Dior highlighter, but it's really beautiful nonetheless. I will keep you guys posted though, because like I said, it's not cheap, and I wouldn't want you to spend like 70 bucks on a highlighter that's just kind of like mediocre. So we'll put this as a test for this week, and we will be on our way. And then moving on to the final drawer, I pulled out two eyeshadow palettes as well as the Urban Decay glitter eyeshadow thingy. Okay, so this is the ColourPop palette with Becky G. Like I mentioned before, I did a look using this palette as well as with the lip products. Look at the packaging. Isn't it just like so cutesy? I love it. And then here's how the palette looks like on the inside. I can't tell you how much compliments I got on that look that I did in that video. Like, especially using the blue on the lower lash line, it really brings out any eye color, I realize. And then the shades in here are really pretty to the most part. A lot of like warm tone shades, and like, again, shades we've always seen, you know. But this palette is really easy to use and just so much fun. I can't wait for the Kathleen Lights holiday collection to come out. You know my ass will be on that. But I'm gonna pull this out for the week because I do want to get more use out of it. It's definitely becoming one of my like favorites. Definitely like top 4 for sure. So pretty. Then I pulled out this Laura Mercier palette Octoly recently sent this over, so I wanted to share it with you guys. It's called the Hidden Gems Eyeshadow Palette. I don't know if you guys are ready for this stunningness. Check it out, check it out, check it out. I'm telling you, the pictures online do not do this palette justice. Look how stunning. There are only 2 matte shades in here and everything else is kind of like metallic-y, glittery. I want to do a look using this palette for this week, so hopefully I'll get to it, but so nice. So sexy. Come on. I need that black in my dreams. I need it, I need it, I need it. And then this like goldish yellow. Why are you looking at me? Okay, and then like I mentioned, I pulled out the Heavy Metal Glitter like eyeliner by Urban Decay, and this one is in the shade Midnight Cowboy. It's a beautiful like goldish silvery shade. So pretty. These are really fun to use like on the lower lash line if you're doing like a cut crease situation, which I suck at. But I've seen people use it like for that and it looks good, but you know, I don't know how to do that, so yeah. Okay, and then I pulled out this Morphe Massive palette. So story with this one, I really wanted the James Charles palette. So initially I didn't know if I wanted it, so I kind of like held off, and then everyone was using it and I'm like, okay, I need it. Plus the shade looked so beautiful and I love how colorful the palette was. I'm all about colorful shades, you know. So it was sold out on Ulta site, so I went onto Morphe site and I typed in James Charles and this palette came up. It was 1 a.m. I purchased it. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy I purchased it. And because it was sold out everywhere else, right? So then I received this in the mail and I'm like, wait, well, like, why doesn't it say James Charles on this? And I don't believe that these are the colors that he came out with. So then I go to my order online and I see that I purchased this, which kind of sucks because I put James Charles in the search bar and this is what came up. So I feel like it kind of got my ass, but then it's also kind of my fault that I didn't really pay attention, I guess. But why the hell is this palette coming up when I'm typing in James Charles? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I spent 40 bucks on a palette that I really wasn't interested in, and it's kind of annoying for me to return it, so I'm not going to. I still haven't used it, so I might gift this to my sister or a friend or see if I just want to use it for myself because, like, to be honest, they're nice shades, but like I really just wanted the James Charles palette. Like, is that so much to ask for? I'm dying for it to come back at Ulta, you know? So I still pull this out in case I do decide that I want to use it. So yeah, I'm just kind of upset about this now. I'm just upset, okay? Anyways, that's pretty much it. That is everything that I'm going to be using for the week. I'm going to clean this up quickly, edit this video, and head to work because I have to be there very soon. Literally, my arm is broken. I'm like holding it. I'm like, no! Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching my shop, my stash for this week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.